I recently learned that a special month-long battle for the best burger in Birmingham was taking place. Organized by the Birmingham Shopping District, BirminghamBURGER started on the 1st of the month and runs through the end of October. Upon realizing it had been some time since I last foodie adventured for a burger or visited downtown Birmingham, this event was the perfect motivation I needed to cruise up Woodward Avenue to see what the beef was all about. Nearly 20 restaurants are participating in the second annual BirminghamBURGER, a culinary event giving foodies opportunities to try a wide range of unique burgers, crafted by chefs at some of the top eateries around downtown Birmingham. Chefs are serving up special, one-of-a-kind designed burgers for customers to come through and try throughout the entire month, who then vote for their favorite burgers via a ranking system on the city's website. At the end of the month, once all the rankings have been tallied for each of the 19 restaurants, one will be crowned the winner and earn the title of having Birmingham's best burger for 2025. I reached out to the Birmingham Shopping District and spoke with Executive Director Erica Bassett to learn more about what led to the wonderful inception of BirminghamBURGER. It turns out this event replaced the city's restaurant week after several rounds of discussions with business owners and community members.
The reason that we started doing BirminghamBURGER is basically when we did Restaurant Week down here for many, many years. It was a way to highlight our fine dining establishments, kind of bring people into town at a time that was traditionally a little slower for restaurants, that late January, early February, post holidays, but before Valentine's Day. And people really loved it. But one of the things that we found after COVID, when we were, kind of planning our events again and asking for participation again, our restaurants felt like, that wasn't really the best fit and wanted something a little bit different. So we pulled together a focus group of some of our, more active restaurants in a variety of price points, and came up with, kind of this idea for the BirminghamBURGER and how it could work.
The collaboration resulted in a month-long citywide competition with restaurants invited or open to participate, with patrons utilizing the Birmingham Shopping District's rating scale online to determine a winner at the end of the month. Guests are asked to rate a burger based on its creativity, presentation, and taste.
We actually have seen a lot of voting, and a lot of voting early on. So I think last year we had maybe over 3,500, and I call them votes, but it's really like ratings. So it's not like you go on there and vote for one burger. You actually go on and rate each burger that you try. And then that's all tabulated, and the one with the highest ratings in all those categories is the winner. So you can really try as many burgers and rate as many burgers as you want.
After all the burger talk, I decided to adventure up to Birmingham for B-roll and to try at least one establishment. I decided to check out last year's winner, Adachi, a Japanese restaurant that specializes in sushi, sashimi, as well as cooked Japanese-inspired meals. I walked in at the tail end of the lunch hour and noted a very well-kept and tidy restaurant with attentive staff and servers who welcomed me immediately upon walking inside. The owner, Blake George, arranged for me to interview Executive Chef Epi Connolly to learn more about the restaurant and what the experience has been like for the competition's first winner. When deciding if Adachi should enter BirminghamBURGER last year, Epi said she was ready to push the culinary boundaries and creativity of the restaurant.
I said, okay, let's do it. So I did not even expect that it become very successful. And then the moment that we launched it and then they announced that we won, that's when I know it's like, wow, I did something amazing, because we're not known for that. We're known for sushi, and we're known for sliders as well and other things in the kitchen. We got a good varieties of food in the back as well. So having that competition really did change a lot for me personally, and also for the rest of my hardworking team.
I asked Epi what some of the biggest takeaways were for her after winning last year's competition and how it drives her path forward.
So what I learned from last year's competition is push yourself. No limits at all. Think outside the box. Think about something that every ingredients that you put into a plate, it makes sense, not just for the people, but you inside. Do it by the hearts, because everyone can actually follow the recipe, but the recipe doesn't mean nothing if your heart is not involved in it. And that's how you shine.
I followed up by asking Epi how that inspired this year's entry, the Oops, I Did It Again burger, which she says is a more enhanced version of last year's with more layers and flavors involved.
With this year's burger that I come up with, it has more components in it. And so what it is not a traditional burger that you usually go for any other places. I'm combining in every level of like different flavors to that, the spices that I'm combining to, the sauces. It has 3 different kinds of sauces. And then there's about 8 ingredients that goes to that burger.
For a restaurant not geared toward making traditional burgers, Adachi sure serves up one phenomenal Asian-infused creation. This burger was as delicious as it was visually stunning. The care taken in assembling this burger by the sous chef for this foodie adventure was greatly appreciated. If all the other restaurants are serving up burgers like this, it's going to be a close competition. And while the Oops, I Did It Again burger was the only one I was able to try on Saturday, I'll definitely circle back before the end of the month to try a few more while BirminghamBURGER is still ongoing. Erica and her team at the Birmingham Shopping District helped curate a great month-long event that is a win for foodies and restaurateurs alike. With how much interest the event has already garnered 2 years in, I asked Erica if there's plans to expand or bring it back next year.
We, of course, want to continue this. It's been a really fun thing, like I said, not only for something unique to bring people downtown and kind of try different restaurants, but also amongst our restaurants themselves, which is always great when you can have like that, dual community building response to these types of things.
There's still a whole week left to enjoy and explore all of the restaurants participating in BirminghamBURGER 2025, so review the eateries and plot your course of action. For more information about the competition, participating restaurants, or my breakdown of the Oops, I Did It Again burger, read my full story below.